Get a Supralite, they said. You'll love it, they said. Well, here it is. So this is not a curb find. This is a church find. So I'm here to actually service this. And, well, let's see what kind of condition it's in, or isn't in. Okay, first things first. Let's look at the obvious. Yeah, that's about normal. I mean, that's not really going to pick up much. And here's the rating sticker. So I see 5.5 amps RSL 1AC and serial numbers 0619 blah blah blah. So I'm going to guess that either means June of 19 or 6th week of 19. You tell me. So, does this even spin? Oh, okay. Well, that took, let me reorient this. That took about a second. I don't think that's supposed to spin like that. So, I'm going to guess broken belt. So, this is a direct air machine. So, I don't know. Do we open this up? This ought to be entertaining. Oh, okay. Let's see. Can we get a good? Okay. Spot the problem. So yeah, looks like we have a bag issue. Hope you can see that. So let's see. Oh, all right. Well, gee, it's a nice bag that was just, dropped in and, yeah, wasn't installed. So I brought an extra bag with me. This bag, I'm sure, is fine. It's dirty on the outside rather than on the inside. It's supposed to be dirty on the inside. Yeah, okay. Isn't that fun? Oh, let's see. Can you see farther in there, all the way down the bottom? Yeah, look at that. So the outer bag has now become the inner bag. And we have a broken belt. Oh, jeez. I wonder. There's there's several ways to clean that bag, and I know I can do it several ways, I suppose. So I'm a big fan of making big poofs of dust. So how about we do that? Let's actually just blow it out. But you know what? Can't I blow it out by simply turning it on? Let's try that. Looks like we got ourselves a little bit of plug damage. It's a little bent. Gee, what a surprise. And this is coming out. Ugh. So somebody at the church said they've had this for about 2 years. I'm guessing maybe it's been a little bit longer than that. Is this even going to fit in here? All right. Let's make a little room. Yeah. Okay. How about we do this? See, is that gonna... Want to make sure everybody has the opportunity to see maximum poof. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if the switch, which is right here, is on or not. We're gonna find out in a second. All right, it's got power. Let's see if it'll blow some of that dust out. Okay. Let's see, button's over here. All right, here we go. Well, I'd say that's quite an improvement. It's changed color, huh? What do you think? By the way, lots of airflow coming out of this, and I'm not hearing a lot of bearing noise. So, obviously, dust on the outside we have to blow out, but we got an awful lot of it out just by using itself. Eesh. So I've got my big cobalt blower there in the back on the table. Let's see if I can clean it a little bit more. That was kind of fun. You can see all the stuff it kind of spewed out there. Wasn't a whole lot. Hey, it could be worse, right? Like, I'm trying to figure out what the best angle is for maximum poofage. Probably doesn't make any difference. Hey, they did say it was lightweight. Goes by itself. Ah. Okay, let's see if we can put this bag in here. You know, let me get this closer, because obviously the people who are using this didn't know how to insert the bag. See if I can do this off to the side. Get some dust off my phone. All right, hopefully you can see this. So we have some hooks down here and a little snap up here. In fact, it even says push. So I'm going to take the bag, rest it down there on those bottom hooks, those fingers, push it all the way up, and then get it to snap. And now the bag is in. Yay! So, oh, you know, let's turn it on. Let's see the bag fill the right way. So obviously we could clean it up a bit more than that. So let's take a look at that brush roll. Everything's all dusty. Let's see here. One side, the other side pops off, and well, it's not broken. It's dirty. It's not broken. All right. And we have one belt. Yeah. So this just looks like a typical stretch belt, and who knows how long that's been gone, but it's probably been a while. That looks all right. I'll have to see if I have anything that's about that size. I have a considerable stock of belts, but I don't carry everything. Gotta lube your wheels. Back one's okay. And here is the brush roll, or rather, what's left of it. Boy, isn't that yummy? Now let's see. These come off. Okay, so we got bearings. Let me check here. Well, initially, I'm not seeing anything that's funny. But you know what? These look like they are regreasable, because they can have the little, cap popped off, and then I can clean everything out and regrease it. But I'm not hearing anything terrible. Yeah, not yet anyway. And let's try the other side. Okay. Well, it's dirty. Oh, this one's dry. I can hear it. You probably can't though. Yeah, it's kind of noisy out here. You might not be able to really hear that. Okay, so we need to clean this. So I think all this machine needs is a belt, a little bit more of a cleaning, I suppose, and definitely clean this brush roll or get a new one. Take your pick. But since I'm somewhat in a hurry today and I don't stock this, let's clean this up. So obviously this could really use a new brush roll, and we have to get a new belt. I'm going to check my stock for a belt that's usable, because this machine has to be pressed back into service very, very quickly, and I'll probably go ahead and order a new brush roll. But in the meantime, obviously, I will find a belt, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and try to clean this up as much as possible. I'll get like a toothpick and, pick out all the individual tufts. And also I may show you me repacking the bearings. All right, after some scrubbing and a little bit of sun drying, look at that. Not half bad, huh? So the tufts, went from being spread out like that to much tighter. Not perfect. So let's see what we can do with these bearings. I think one of them might come off fairly easily, the end cap. I don't know about the other one though. So let's see what we can do. Might take me a minute to pop this dude here. All right, not too bad. There it is. So after we cleaned it all up, honestly, we just need to put some grease on it. It's really just dry, to be honest with you. I see a little bit of dirt in there. It's not much. More like staining than anything else. Here. See that? Hope you can see that. Yeah, it's not bad. The big thing is the grease just, well, there's not that much of it left in there. Okay. Let's grease her up. Can't get my finger in this very easily anymore. I've used a bunch, so let's pick some out. A nice little blob, bigger than that. Okay, here we go. Oop, wrong side. Let's get that in there. We'll pack it up on one side because that's all you can get to. A bit more. Alright, I think we're in good shape. Let's get the little cap back on. Make sure that's definitely on all the way around. Okay, I think we're in good shape. See, I think, yeah, these two are exactly the same piece. Yep, they are, so it doesn't make any difference how I put them on. So I'll get that one end on there. Very nice. All right, now this one is going to be a bit of a problem, I think, because they've kind of peened everything over a bit much. I don't know if I can get that cap off. So here we go. Oh, good. Okay, great. Did that come off? Wonderful. Okay, good. Yay! Thin it up a little bit. Let's see, how bad is this one? Oh, yeah. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but yeah, we have a severe lack of grease, to be sure. Yeah, there's just, well, there's nothing there to take out because there isn't any left. You know what? Let me get something where I can scoop a little bit more. Ha! Bigger blade. There we go. This will go a little faster, I think. Need more. There we go. A little bit more, and then I think we're done. Yep, that's it. Okay. I know, I'm kind of working at this at a very, very awkward angle. Okay. That's in good shape. We're good here. Let's press it in. Make sure that that's all the way seated. And then we'll put the cap on. I usually like to leave things, especially with metal, to be a little greasy, you know, with plastic, so stuff doesn't, you know, well stick. Can get stuck. All right. So that, whoops, isn't that nice? So it comes out nicely now. All right, and on and off very nicely. All right. So, belts. So what I had in stock is an Auric belt, and it's a little bit wider than this. I'm assuming this is an original belt. There's no markings on it whatsoever. So if it's been replaced, I mean, there's no markings on it whatsoever. So I'm going to try this Auric belt. It looks like it should be about the right length. It's going to be a tight fit, and it's about the same thickness, but width-wise, it's a little bit wider. There. So there's the width difference. Yeah. So it's noticeably wider. So let's put it on here, or try to put it on, and see what happens. And I want to see how it's going to ride there. All right. I'm a little less than thrilled with the width of this belt. It's pretty wide. So we'll see what happens. That needs a little help. Ah, that's better. Yeah, I bet you can hear that. That's better. And then the big wheels here. Yep, I'll stick a drop in there. Drop in that side. And that one, and that one. Okay, that's good. So let's see, how well is that going to work? It's going to be a tight fit, whatever you do. Now here's the fun part, trying to do this without pinching yourself. Yee. Jeez. Walking that dude in. Now, again, without pinching yourself. That's the trick. Okay. So far so good. We need to check how it rides. Hopefully it'll stay there and not, flip out. That would be great. All right. Test. I think that's a winner. I think that is a winner. back in, click, click. Let's see, is that in all the way? Get in there. There's one, and there's two. All right, does it still work? Yep, I think we're in good shape. And now, the ultimate test to prove that it is a working Supralite. Does it run by itself? In other words, does it pull itself along? Now, this is wood, obviously, so hey, what the heck? Let's see what happens. Well, you saw it with your own eyes. It does.